Good day, guys. Welcome back to my channel, by the way. So thank you for to my subscribers. If you are new on this our channel, I just want to know that we analyze our forex and our stock market. So if you are interested in any of our analysis, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. So a quick analysis on our index, US index for this week. We will be looking at our US index. As you can see, as our prediction was very correct when we predicted that our price will be pushing up. As you can see that now for the week, past week, it's that our price actually push up. So where do you think our price will be going? The prediction is that let's see if our price will actually come down, give us a retracement, then we will continue our bullish move upward. By the way, our index is still actually bullish, but for this week, let's see if our price can actually come back to retrace before you can actually continue our bullish move for our US index. That is exactly what we are planning for. So we should be able to see that retracement on our 4-hour time frame. As you can see that our price has come up. Let's see if our price push up a little bit, then come down, then before you can actually now see that push up our continue movement upward on our US index. So that is exactly what probably will be happening for this week. Now let's see our first currency pair we have is our Euro USD. You can see that our Euro USD has actually fallen rapidly as my prediction about what we predicted about last week. If you watch my video last week where I said that our euro will be falling, as you can see our euro has fallen. Now we would want to be seeing a pullback, a push up, then we would continue our price movements downward on our euro USD. So for this week, let us see if our euro will be able to push up a little bit, then we'll continue our downward move for this week. As you can see on our weekly time frame now, you can see that our price has actually pushed up. We want to see our price come back to retest this our area here. As you can see our area here before you actually can continue our price movement downward. Exactly what probably we should be seeing for this week, by the way. So we are aiming for a push, a bullish move before you actually now see that fall. If possibly we'll be able to get it this week. As you can see on our 4-hour time frame, we are still aiming for a push up, then probably a fall on our Euro USD. Now our next pair is our Pound USD. As you can see, our pound has actually fallen. As my prediction about last week that our pound will fall. As you can see, our pound has now fallen. Now it wants to start giving us that bullish move upward. When it actually gives us that bullish move upward, then we can actually now see that fall on our Pound USD. Exactly what we should be planning to trade for this week on our 4-hour time frame. You can see it. Our price is actually starting to give us that movement upward. Let's see if our price will actually be able to push up before we actually now see that fall on our Pound USD on our 4-hour time frame. Same thing with our daily time frame. We would want to be seeing a push up, then a fall for for this week that is coming on our Pound USD. Our next pair we'll be looking at is our USD JPY. One thing I probably think, because what I know that we are actually going bullish, as you can see on the long run, our USD JPY is actually pushing up. So definitely we are having this retracement. If this our retracement is over, then we will continue our bullish move upward. But I think possibly we can have that our fall to this our area here. There's every possibility, like I said, every possibility that our USD can come down to test this our area before you actually now see that bullish move. As you can see here, as we have this a little bit back, we had that bullish move, then our price came down to retest this area before we actually saw that breakout. So we are seeing something like this. When we push up, we see this push down. Now we have seen that push up. There's every possibility that our USD can come down, touch this our area here before our continuous movement upward. Our USD card, we can see probably, let's see if our price will be able to fall from here. Our USD card, by the way, possibly if our price will be able to fall from here, then we would actually now see that push up on our USD USD card. By the way, we would want to be seeing something like a ranging move market here. So that's why I said there's every possibility that our price can actually fall from here. There's every possibility that it can actually give us a bullish move up a little bit before you actually now see that fall we are looking for. Above all, we would want to be looking for a short on our USD card. then we can now start looking for a push up. Possibly if you can get it all this week, then it is fine. But if you can't, but let's see our USD to actually be falling first before you actually be taking a buy on our USD card. Now, and our odd USD, like my prediction last week that I said that our odd will actually be falling. As you can see, our odd has actually fallen. Let's see for this week if our odd will be able to push down a little bit, before you actually see that push up. The reason why I said that our odd will push that a little bit is because it probably want to touch this our liquidity area, this place that have served as our support. One, you see our support 2 times. Possibly there's every possibility that our price will come here, serve this our support before you actually now see that push up on our odd USD, by the way. So we would want to be seeing a 4 on our odd before we actually now start seeing that rise on our odd USD. Our next pair we'll be looking at is our New Zealand USD. As you can see, our prediction where we said our price will actually fall. So let's see if our odd will actually give us that bullish move upward, push up. Exactly, probably if you can take our buy to this place, to this area here that I've just marked, then we opt out. Let's see how many pips. That should be about 93 pips, 93 to 100, at least, approximately 100 pips. About we should be able to grab at least 93 to 100 pips. If you can actually take our buy position up, then there's every possibility that our New Zealand cannot still fall or continue upward. But above all, we would want to be taking our take profits at this our area here. So we cannot see if either our market falls or it continues to push up higher. Above all, this way we are aiming to take our take profit. So we would want to be seeing a push up on our New Zealand USD. As we are seeing that push up on our New Zealand USD, likewise our USD will be falling. That's why I see if you see our USD index, we would want to be seeing a fall on our USD index. So that's why I said probably we are seeing a push up on our New Zealand USD. And lastly, our USD Swiss franc. By the way, we are waiting for our USD to fall. So definitely it will be able to reflect on our USD Swiss franc, whereby our USD will actually fall. Let's see if our USD will going to fall to this our area here. Let's see if it will possibly fall to this our area here before we actually now see that bullish move on our USD Swiss franc. That's what we are aiming for on our 4-hour time frame. On our daily time frame, let's see. We can see that our USD Swiss franc has been pushing up. Then definitely we would want to be waiting for that called a pullback. If we actually a little bit pullback, if we get the pullback around this our area here, then we can also take our trade up, or we can actually wait for our pullback to get this to this our area here before we actually take our buy on our USD Swiss franc. So that is my analysis for this week. Please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.